clip, 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 clip. That's another cut. We're back for another video. And I'm still sitting outside the library finishing my hot cocoa. Which is a good thing in this wonderful snowy weather we're having. Here, I'll show you. I'll try anyway. There's more cars and more snow and stuff. Look at this. We'll do a quick pan around. You can see all that wonderful snow everywhere. Now we'll turn back this way. Going back towards the library. And we'll see how well I line this up for when I spin the camera lens around. Is it going to work? Am I going to be in the shot? Yes, I am. That wasn't too bad. And I even got the, looks like the window frame here comes down almost into the lower corner of the camera. It would have been, of course, if I got too far, then it would cut me out of the frame. See, there's the windows kind of lined up there. What about when I sit back here? Yeah, I'm still in the frame. Not in the center, though. And besides, maybe I don't want to be the center of attention right now. Guess I don't have a choice, right? So I hope you didn't mind that little pan around looking at the weather here. And if you're in Florida or the Bahamas or somewhere close to the equator, you might actually look at it like, oh, it's so hot here that would be nice and cool. And while I'm here in this 0 degree Fahrenheit weather, the wind ain't too bad too though. When the wind ain't bad, it's not so bad. When the wind's really blowing, it really cuts through you. But I'm up here while you're by the equator saying, oh, it'd be nice to be down there in that nice sunny weather and being by the beach or something, you know. I hope I get to travel more. I can't wait for the next chapter here in my life where things start getting back to all the wonderful progression and abundance and good stuff. And nothing will change with me helping people. That's always been the same with me. I always stop and talk to people and help them out, and to the best of my ability anyway, unless they don't want nothing to do with me. That happens with some strangers, you know, but a lot of people really are looking to share stuff together. It's amazing how many people that you might walk by each day that would love you to say hello or stop and just spend a couple minutes talking with them. I guess it depends on where you live too and kind of atmosphere. I guess if you're in a real busy city, some people might be grumpy and not want to talk, but maybe not. You never know unless you try. You just got to be careful, you know. Don't go getting yourself into some kind of trouble with somebody that's overly grumpy or something. You know, but it's amazing and it's rewarding too when you take the time to smile or say hi to a stranger or tell a joke that you might think's funny, and if they actually laugh, if you got a gift for that, well, or having that conversation about positive things or nice things or whatever, it's amazing how you feel after that, you know, when you see them walking away with a different glow in their soul than when they were approaching you or walking past you or when you first ran into each other. It's really, really neat. And I'm blessed to have that happen to me a lot on a pretty regular basis. Didn't used to because I wasn't as outgoing as I am now. A lot of that I got from my karate master. Hanging around him, he would do that and just start talking to people like he's known them all his life, wherever we went, you know. We go to a cafe to sit down and talk about stuff. Yeah, all of it was part of him teaching me stuff too, I know it was. He wanted to share it all with me, and I appreciate that. And it was a great influence, wonderful influence. And we'd sit down in a cafe or that, and he'd start talking to people around us. And sometimes we'd go into a cafe not knowing nobody. Just find a little cafe as we're going on the road or cutting trees or something. And he'd be like, look at that cafe. We should go in there and see if their food's good, you know. I'm like, all right, sounds good to me. And I'm hungry. He said, so am I. That's why I probably noticed it or something, you know. And I'm going there. We'd sit down, order something to eat, and he'd start talking to everybody. You know, and telling jokes or whatnot. Sometimes people just gravitate because he had that gift about him, telling stories and jokes, and he just had an aura about him that was magnetic. And I've had that too, and maybe that's why me and him drew together so well. And he helped develop it in me more, maybe. Maybe he helped kind of pull God's light out of me a little more, or pump it up and shine it brighter. I do believe he was, God sent him to me, or sent us together in our lives too, because I know me and my karate master definitely both benefited sharing so much time in each other's lives, But he'd get talking to people, and next thing you know, we'd have people either pulling up chairs at our table, or sometimes we'd have people sliding tables together, and more people go. And next thing you know, we'd have a crowd of people around us, and people laughing, and he'd be telling stories. I mean, sometimes people would squeeze in a little bit of their stories too, and he knew how to let people share a little bit too, but keep control of the happiness and fun that was going on, with him telling stories. And it was neat to be a part of, man. It was really neat to be a part of. And meeting other martial art masters and stuff, and he was a big deal in the martial arts world. He's in the Hall of Fame, and got a real cool history. And one day, I know this is off subject from some stuff, but it's all part of who I am and my history that all goes along with my faith, and me sharing me and the faith that I have in God. I want it to show in just me being me to the best of my ability, and hopefully that's interesting for people to take part in. Oh man, don't lose your train of thought, Darren. Oh, darn it. I don't like when that happens. I hope it ain't a sign I'm getting older. I had a point, or just part of the story I was flowing pretty good there for a minute. Where are we at? I'm not too far into this one. I think now we're at the restaurants, lots of people, I'm telling stories. Yeah, he was just really cool. He's somebody I wish would have dang near lived forever. I could always get more out of him every time we'd be around each other. Yeah. I don't know what pulled that thought out of my head. Maybe someday I'll watch, or when I'm editing, maybe I'll catch that tail end of it there, and I'll remember what I was talking about. But we'll stop for now. See you in the next clip.